brought to you by the Municipal Councillor for the District of St. Bruno since 2013, Mr. David Tekotis. David understands his important role as a competent and honest administrator. In addition to his mandate as a Municipal Councillor for the District of St. Bruno, he held key positions on the Executive Committee as Vice President of the Executive Committee and Deputy Mayor. David chaired the Board of Directors of Société de Transport de Laval, or STL. David also wants St. Bruno to remain a vibrant community with a strong community attachment serving its citizens. Now, back to our latest episode. This podcast is brought to you by Society Art Villeray. This exclusive gallery features local and international artists showcasing their extraordinary artistic talents. This fine gallery may also serve as a venue for your special events. You can find them on Instagram and online at societyart.ca. Thank you, Society Art Villeray. And now we return you to your podcast.
Good morning.
Good morning. No wonder we all look stonat.
How are you?
Look at that guy. That guy looks stonat.
For real.
Good morning. Good morning, Vietnam.
Good morning. Oh my God. I feel like it's morning. I feel toasted.
For real.
Roasted.
We have to start drinking.
Baked.
Gli Cumbare is back, baby.
We're always back.
Yep. Except we're more of an extent over here. There's no.
There's no grabbage.
There's no grabbage. So it's a bigger couch, guys. Did you notice? Do you like the new?
You could just imagine what happens when the camera goes off.
We
God.
We all go home.
We all go home. That's it.
The messages will be, can we change what's happening? I want to see what happens behind.
Leave the camera on.
Actually, speaking of
Leave the
which,
sound on. What?
speaking of which, if you want to see when we record, when we film, you guys can always come here. We are at an art gallery.
Yes.
Yeah.
So whoever wants to see, you're more than welcome to come look at the beautiful art in this place.
Yeah.
It's Art Society Villeray. It's amazing.
Yeah.
You can watch us record. You can have a drink here with Alfie. For sure, he'll join you.
Unless he finishes the bottle first.
I only accept women.
We know that.
Yeah.
There are applications to fill at the door.
And I've actually I actually looked at all the art, and the art is like just.
It's
fucking
amazing.
It's great.
It's fucking phenomenal. I mean, I really like the colors and everything that just.
Well, it's different artists from around the world, not just one. So you have a variety, and you know what's cool about this place? You can rent it to do a little birthday party. You can have a 5 à 7. Yeah,
in here.
Venue.
in here, and these walls.
So what happens if somebody like trips and runs his
Well,
head
they're responsible for it
course.
if they break something, whatever. But you can rent it. They've already had birthday party. We had an album launch here.
Mm-hmm.
These walls are movable.
Yeah.
So the wall's in the middle of the place, so it could be one big open space.
And like, do you have a ballpark figure on what the costs
I
are?
don't
We don't
want
know
to say
yet.
the cost. I don't think it's not crazy. It's like, in the hundreds, I would think, for 4 or 5 hours.
Today,
It's affordable.
Everything's in the hundreds.
I mean, today, if you're telling me 100, I will be like, I'm booking.
Yeah, yeah.
'Cause
Booking all year.
Yeah, even to book up at a kid's place. I mean,
It's
clip
insane.
and climb and these places here.
Yeah.
You get clipped.
You get clipped and they climb.
That's why they call it clip and climb, because you get clipped. I mean, yeah.
It's but it's a beautiful area. You're on St. Hubert Street in Montreal, Villeray area. It's amazing. It's an art gallery. We can I've seen a bar set up. I've seen the DJs in here. People were partying. When they did the opening was very nice. I had an album launch with a little bit of a stage here, and we had like 60 people in here easily room
Yeah, it was
everywhere.
good. And there was a
very
lot
nice.
of room. There was a lot of room.
Yeah. So anyway, and if anyone wants to come to a live filming, we make it sound like it's an event.
It is an event.
It's just us idiots acting like we act.
No, but it's
and then we film it.
It's actually a great podcast. I like the podcast. And like you're going to what the art, I mean, you see there's a lot of attitude and personality coming through the art.
I really like a lot of the art though.
Yeah,
I
it's
like
nice.
really like when I walked in and I was like, whoa,
It's different.
Where
Right?
am I?
It's different.
Yeah.
It's nice. It's gorgeous.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, it's definitely a place to come and gather if you want to party or just relax if you're an art connoisseur too.
It's just too bad you can't smoke inside anymore because it's nice. I would see myself just sitting here on actually this couch with a nice cigar and a glass of cognac and just like alone and just stare.
stare at this one here with the eyeballs. Thinking of the girl with the eyeballs.
Just
I
alone.
like that.
And you just look at all the art, and sometimes, you know, like, and then, I'd see myself doing that.
What kind of cigar? Cuban?
Always Cuban.
Always Cuban.
Always Cuban. All my cigars, I have a whole cigar collection. I have maybe 600, 700 cigars at home.
Ooh.
And two humidors. Well, we call them wineadors. So I took the old wine fridges that don't cool anymore.
Okay.
But they keep humidity like beautifully. And I ordered the first one. I actually built the cedars. Do you know that Spanish cedar cost a fucking fortune? I did trays to put my cigars in.
You built your own humidor and it costs you more than buying a humidor.
Well, no, because the wineadors, if you actually buy them, you're looking at in the thousands.
Yeah.
So I bought two old broken down on Marketplace. I bought a wine cooler, a wine fridge. The fan still pumps, like to circulate the air, but it doesn't cool because
there's no Freon. Okay.
So what I did is I built the first one. The first one I built the cedar trays.
Okay.
The second ones I bought them.
You found a way.
I go, hell of that. I'm gonna go online. So I bought them and I just filled it up, and I have everything in my. And they keep the cigars at between 75 and 77. It's like
Sweet.
Nice.
Wow, it's beautiful.
You know what? Since we already know what we're going to talk about this podcast, we're going to do a podcast on cigars, man. We should do one just on cigars and talk about.
And I love Cubans. I mean, Cuba is the cigar place. I mean, but I also have Dominican. I have Italian. I have the Toscanellis. I have Honduras. I have very minimal. Maybe I'll have like 3-4 of them of each.
That's sorry, I just noticed that's a cool angle. Your head is right in the middle of two art pieces, and it's pretty cool. Look at that. Hey.
Are you kidding
So
me?
sorry.
And on display.
So
Wait, no.
you were saying no, it's good. It looks good. So you're the Italian ones are good. Are the Italian
The
ones?
Toscanellis are amazing.
So we should talk about that next time.
Yep,
Absolutely.
The
Cool.
Toscanellis are amazing. Yep.
Lisa, how you doing?
I'm doing very well.
Yeah.
Yep.
You had a good. We're gonna talk about summer vacations because you know what? First one back. We don't want to get into a heavy topic. Let's talk about what we did. It was summer. It's school. Back to school now.
Tomorrow. Friday.
Today?
Yeah,
for us.
Friday.
Yeah.
Friday.
That's Friday.
The traffic didn't indicate as
Exactly.
much
It's
today.
starting. No, the
nasty.
teachers are
I
back.
think it's some of the French schools started today, if I'm not mistaken.
Well, teachers are all back.
Okay.
English and French. They're working and they're preparing the classroom. And Friday, the kids go in. And then
That sucks.
long
You go
weekend.
on a Friday for
they-
a long weekend.
They
Like,
break the ice with the Friday. Then they have the long weekend off. And then it's let's go, man.
that's terrible.
Yeah.
When we were kids, it used to be after Labor Day.
Yeah. But now.
No, it was the 25th. If I'm not mistaken, it was the 25th.
We have people outside.
Yeah, sorry. Something nice just walked by.
Something nice. A kitten. A little furry friend.
I saw my two
I saw a striche. That's all I saw.
I
That's a striche go by.
Boo.
Wait, hold on.
Yeah.
I saw Strish go
See,
by.
she
So
said
if
it.
you're seeing Strish, that's a good, I don't know if I should take that as a good sign
She
or a
saw
bad
it.
sign.
I don't know what kind of sign it is, but okay.
So So I mean, who wants to start? How was Lisa? You've started a new project. You're not going to talk, or maybe you will. I don't know. We spoke about it. You didn't say what it was.
It's not aired yet.
So
Yes.
she can't talk about it.
But where did
I'm
you go?
under contract,
Are
so
you
I
allowed to? Are you allowed to talk about where you went?
Yes.
Okay.
So
that's
I-
what we want to know.
I don't give a shit what you do. I want to know where you go.
What did you do?
Well, I went to France. We were in Lyon. And then we went to
So
Switzerland.
pretentious. Lyon. I went to Lyon.
Lyon.
We went to Lyon.
We
We
went to
went to
Lyon.
Lyon.
Okay.
And I had my first baguette traditionnelle, like the baguette. With the brie.
Yeah.
It was so good.
Did you eat it?
Of course. Finished it.
It's not the same. The food down there is actually.
Oh yeah,
It's pure. It's not like over here. Everything's
God,
chemicalized.
it melts in
Yeah.
the mouth. It's like it leaves
Yeah.
you salivating and wanting more. Yeah, it was really good. Then they had les macarons, which is here it doesn't come close.
Les macarons. But you know what's funny?
Close.
It's fucking funny because I had my cousins from Italy. They buy their wheat. All their wheat is from Canada.
I know.
Winnipeg, Saskatchewan.
They buy their wheat from here to ship
Yeah,
where?
they do.
To Italy. Italy buys all their wheat from Canada.
And it's funny,
Yeah.
you know, she's probably going to kill me, but my sister-in-law, she is gluten. And she says...
She's a gluten?
Yeah, and...
So she's flour.
Yeah, she is gluten. She can't eat gluten.
Which means she's gluten intolerant.
You got it.
Gotcha.
Anyway, so what she says, she went to Italy with my brother, and she said, I'm able to eat the pasta there, but I can't eat it here. And so I'm looking at her and I'm like, well, that's kind of strange because it's our wheat. So
they probably make it differently, and I know that a lot of
the water's different.
The water's different. The water, probably. And actually, we're going to talk about that afterwards. No, but continue.
No, anyways, that's just. But the food, when you go to Europe, it's just definitely not like here.
So you went to you went to Lyon. I didn't want to say France because you might be offended.
And then we went to Switzerland, and then I went to Lunderbraten, and we went to Bern.
Say that again.
You went to when?
No.
Lunderbraten.
No.
Say it softly.
I only say it once. If you missed it, rewind.
Say it softly. Say it softly.
No.
Where did you go?
No, I'm not saying it. So,
Lindenbraten.
no, you're just going to come into the camera and see the shape of the mouth.
Lindenbraten.
She went to the shape of the mouth. We didn't say anything.
We didn't say
Yes,
anything.
because it's all in the roll of the tongue.
It's
all in the roll of the tongue, basically.
Lindenbraten.
Anyways, so, and then...
this way or this way?
And then Bern.
This way.
Bern, what did you burn?
Bern, it's the city.
How was it
Bern.
fun? Was it fun? Was it an experience?
It was definitely an experience. I mean, the people, it's just so clean. Switzerland is clean, impeccable. You don't see a bag on the side of the road. You don't see a cigarette butt on the ground.
Well, we're going to defend ourselves in Montreal because we had a flood, so everybody has their house on the outside of their house right now.
Yeah, exactly.
No, what I'm talking about, like the mentality of the Swiss are just, it's just perfection. They strive to be that perfect. They strive to be clean. And I spoke to an Italian restaurateur, and it was an Italian restaurant. We ordered pizza there. It was just unbelievable.
He was Italian?
Yes, he was.
Okay.
He was an Italian in yellow jeans, but that's neither here nor there. Well, that's not the topic.
They know how to dress, I guess. I don't know. Italians, they always like to live on the edge.
Okay. Yeah, no, not yellow jeans.
No.
Especially on a man, like... Sorry, it just doesn't work for me. It doesn't work for me.
Maybe he just dropped a lot of sauce on it.
No, he was. But his his Italian was impeccable.
Impeccable.
Yeah, very impeccable.
Okay. Did you prefer Lyon, Bern, or Zlegenbruggen? I don't know wherever the fuck you place that place.
Wiener Schnitzel.
Wiener Schnitzel.
Wiener Schnitzel.
Well, because in Switzerland...
Wiener Schnitzel.
I don't know, you said that with a bit of a raged look, and I was like, okay.
He likes it.
No, in Switzerland, they actually speak German. So the woman started talking German. I'm like, yeah, that's the one I want.
Cool.
Yeah, you just nod and point. And there's no AC.
Nowhere?
My hotel room, I had it to 5, and I was like sweating.
Out of the question. Ciao. Bye.
We went to get. I don't remember.
Macarons?
No, not macaron. It's. I went to get like a pin.
I even said macarons.
And macaron. And there was no AC in there, and the woman serving us was like 80 years old. And I was like, oh my God, this one's going to have a crise cardiaque.
No, they're used to it.
They're used
Not
to
a
it.
sweat. Me, I'm there. I'm all
like
wet.
the Italians that go into the fields to farm at the age of 90.
I know.
Yeah.
At 40 degrees, they're used to it. You go to Cuba, the same thing. They're outside. And me after 15 minutes, I'm like, oh.
God.
Get
Yeah.
me some fucking air.
Yeah. No, it was definitely an experience. And I mean, I'm glad I had the opportunity to go there and to film. That's not something that I would ever project in my life.
Okay.
To actually go to Europe and get it,
Filmed.
Okay. Yeah. So, it was an experience. I'm glad, and there will be other recurring episodes as well. And I can't wait to go. I got a thumbs up! Yay! Finally.
Alfie, you did the
Finally,
Miami
girlfriend.
thing.
It's about time. There's too much testosterone in the room.
What is happening over here? What's happening?
Yeah.
Then we did. You did Miami, of course. Florida.
Actually, no. Well, I went down. First, I stopped in Daytona. From Daytona, I went to Naples. Naples to Fort Lauderdale. From Naples, Fort Myers, Myers back to Naples, Naples, Fort Lauderdale, Miami, Miami, back to Naples, Naples, back to Daytona.
I think we need a map in the background
Oh,
here.
right.
With the little car.
So technically, I went from. Oh, and I went to Orlando. I went to Hollywood Studios for Star Wars.
Oh, how was that?
Oh, yeah. That's been great.
I went for Star. They have all those. I just went for Star Wars. You got to do it.
I heard.
You have to do it.
I heard.
I went to Disney.
There's this one spot. There's this one place that as soon as the doors open and you're like, you look like you're in the space station. And you know when the plane lands in one of the Star Wars and they're like all on the deck and you see all the and you see like the outer space in the background and you see all the stormtroopers. You're there. And you're like, but it's so huge. You're like, it's just breathtaking. Like as soon as those doors open, you're like, what? I have a video actually.
That's awesome.
On my phone. I was like, what the fuck?
I gotta check that out.
I want you to do the King Kong and the Back to the Future.
Where in Hollywood Studios?
I don't know if it's Hollywood Studios or it's Universal.
Universal, because Universal and Hollywood Studios are two different
ones.
Yeah, I only went to Magic
Yeah, because
Kingdom.
if you want to do both, you have to take out 2 mortgages, not one,
Yeah.
Oh,
but
is
2
that how it
mortgages.
works? Yeah.
$275 for the day.
A person, yeah.
We're not, no food?
Yeah.
You didn't get the fast pass? And the food?
My cousin lives in Daytona. He's like 40 minutes from Orlando. I stayed at his house. There's no fast pass over there.
Okay, no, but I
No,
mean
for the rides.
the food and the rides.
No, the rides.
meals.
No, not the meals. Because we went on a weekday, so I got there at 10 o'clock. I was finished at 1:30.
Oh, sweet. Minga. And that's worth $275 a
I was
person.
finished at 1:30.
Ramadan.
I did everything I went during the week. It's summer. Nobody goes to Orlando during the vacations in summer.
Yeah.
And there was nobody. The longest line we waited was, I think, 35 minutes.
Oh, Jesus, Murphy. I remember the lineups were like almost 2 hours when I went. I had the fast pass, though. Went right in.
35 minutes. The food costed us, aside we went to this place, it was pizza something. It costed us, I had the pizza and drink. Costed maybe like $15.
Oh, nice.
Cool. That's pretty
But
good.
I mean, I'm there 3 hours. So I ate breakfast, I got there, I had my pizza, I got home and I ate again. And then I went to my cousin's restaurant in...
Yes.
Now my cousin's restaurant. The pizza there is like just phenomenal. He used to be in Long Island. He used to be in, forgot what the place was called. They call it, it's Old Money. You drive by and the only thing you see is ranches and like just huge houses, but on Long Island. And he had his pizzeria there. What happened is he was there for 35 years.
Oh, shit.
So the owner of the building where he was decided that he was selling the building to a medical facility. So he was like, okay, well, now what do I do? So my cousin, which is in Florida, says, hey, dude, here it's rocking and rolling in Daytona. I mean, just come down to Daytona. So he came there. So he goes, okay, let me go check it out. So he went down to Daytona, found a spot in Daytona, opened up in Daytona. Problem is, now we're talking about water, right?
Yeah.
Water in Florida is not the same as the water. The water in Florida, have you ever noticed that when you wash your hair in Florida, your soap doesn't sud?
It's a soft water.
Yeah, because there's no minerals in the water.
Yeah.
So when my cousin was trying to make his pizza, it wasn't coming out like in Florida. And he was like, scratch. And then they figured, so now he imports the water.
Okay.
He imports the water to make his pizza exactly like the New York style pizza.
Wow.
And it's phenomenal. I mean, you go
It
in
only
there,
costs $84 a slice, but
no,
I'm
he's
kidding
actually
you.
pretty good. And
Really?
like in terms of prices, he's actually pretty good. I mean,
considering you import the water, like
he's actually pretty good. He's actually he's good in his prices. I mean, very, very, very
modest prices.
modest. I mean, he doesn't clip you. It's
No,
pizza.
because-
like I know that some people say, "Oh, high class pizza, this and that." It's fucking pizza. Like how high class can you
No,
get?
but it costs to import water, right?
course,
You're-
of course.
It's an extra cost.
No, I mean the import. I mean from the states to the states. I mean how much import can you? You go to Walmart, it's a case of water. is
Yeah,
like
but you have to ship it.
No,
Yeah.
you can go to Walmart and get the same case of water that you get that is in New York. It's the same water. Esco water is Esco water or whatever. It's
So
water.
which water does he bring in?
Oh, I have no idea. I didn't get into it.
That's what I mean. He
it's
can't go to
imported,
Walmart
yeah.
in Orlando because it's not
But
the
if he
same.
imports it from New York, I mean, how much can it cost?
Fuck,
Dude,
it's
everything in the
You'd be
States is
surprised.
dirt cheap. Down south.
Yeah, but shipping is shipping. Like water's heavy.
Yeah.
Everything is dirt cheap in the States.
Okay.
We get screwed
Well, yeah, that's for
hard
sure.
over
Well,
here.
that's another
I buy a
podcast.
bottle of cognac on XO and I pay $50.
Yeah, it's 200
I mean,
here. Yeah.
it's 200 here.
250 almost.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but you're doing currency exchange too.
I've shipped something to my aunt, and over here they were charging me $45, $50 of shipping. Crossed over into Plattsburgh, it costed me $7.
And $45 gas.
I'm 40
So it was 52, but whatever.
No, but I had gone for the day with my kids. Went to
I
do
know,
some
I know, I
grocery
know.
shopping. And everything. But I crossed over, went to the post office, $7.
Yeah, USPS is pretty cheap.
We're 40 kilometers away. I mean,
It has, you know what it is? It's,
Yeah, I know
it's
it.
population.
we're 40 kilometers away.
Yeah, but it's population. We have 35 million people ordering Canada Post, let's say, and they have 350 million using USPS.
Yeah.
So when you're saying shipping, dirt cheap. That
Oh,
they're
good,
Mm.
good.
But I mean, the pizza's phenomenal. Anybody that goes down to Daytona, Sergio's Pizza, Bike Week and everything. Believe me, you walk in, you can even. He's probably gonna hate me for saying this, but you want a pizza made like what you want. When I went, I said I want burrata with the fried peppers and all that, all on the pizza and all that, and sotile,
nice.
like thin. And he's looking at me like, mother. No,
I have to make it.
He made it for me because he has his pizzas there. But
Yeah.
you go in and you say I want this, I want that. He'll make it for you. You know, like, and it's New York style pizza. I mean,
Thin
awesome.
crust?
thin or thick, whichever
Okay.
one you want.
Sweet.
He makes both.
Wow.
You want thick, he'll make you thick. You want thin, he'll make and thin like you lift and.
That's so good.
If you're gonna put una burrata on top of your pizza and
it's
you want
finished.
thin crust,
Disintegrated.
You're not lifting that pizza up. You might as well eat it with a fork and knife because you're not picking that thing
Wow.
up.
So all in all, good vacation?
Oh yeah, we had the. You guys had it harder than we. The
water.
Storm.
The storm.
The rainstorm.
What's her name?
The
Debbie.
flood.
Debbie.
Yeah.
And this-
Debbie,
Did you see
Debbie
the
does.
flood?
Debbie did Montreal.
Debbie does Dallas. No. So it came from Cuba and it was supposed to come through Florida.
Yeah.
I was in Florida. I have actually a video. We had rainfalls for a day and a half, and that was it.
That was
My
it.
God, here
Done.
it's like you needed
Fort Myers
boats.
got hit a bit harder because the way it went into a curve and then came back up on Fort Myers. But I mean, when I got back here and you're driving down the streets and you see people's houses in the street, they're like, "What the fuck happened?" And people
Cars
are
were like inundated
Yeah,
underwater.
cars underneath water, and I'm like, dude, I was in Florida. That's where the fucking hurricane almost originated from.
Yeah.
I'm coming back to my hometown where we have nothing, and like my.
Yeah, because
Yeah, no, it was bad. It was
Florida's used to it. I mean, they're on the ocean,
Yeah.
so they're
Yeah.
used to it. It happens often. We're not used to having that amount of water.
But there was nothing.
What do you mean?
The streets weren't flooded.
Because their system
Oh, okay, probably
is
because of their
prepared.
system.
Because us, it was that. It was one little block.
I'm not saying that there wasn't water. Like I went into the
Yeah,
Walmart, and
but
I-
it's
Yeah.
a much bigger system because they
Yeah.
receive a lot more water. So our system is fucking old in Montreal. And second of all, like we're not used to getting that amount of water all at the same. Now it's more and more, but fuck, it was built 100 years ago.
Yeah.
So
They said it was a month's worth of rain
Yeah.
in one day.
that
a month.
Yeah, dude, it was. I spent 2 hours on the 25 to try and get home. 2 hours jam.
2 hours.
2 hours jam. I went
couldn't
for my
even get to the
parents.
airport.
Funny part is people are calling me going, you think you should leave? I know my mother-in-law was calling her daughter saying, you gotta leave, the storm is coming. And when I got back here, I was like, you're calling us. I should have stayed there. I was good.
That was good.
I go, it just.
Crazy.
It was.
I couldn't even get to I got to the airport, but it was jammed. And then they closed the runway I was supposed to depart at because we had to go through another runway, and there were like lakes in the airport.
Really?
Yeah, there were like lakes, birds in the lake.
No, us when it came down hard, and it was raining.
Yeah.
Like hard.
Yeah.
And then it would stop for 15 minutes, 20 minutes. I said, okay, let's go shopping. We go to Marshall's, and you're sitting inside Marshall's, and then it starts to come down. It was coming down so hard, you heard it on the roof coming down.
Yeah, yeah.
It would come down, and it would thunder, and then it would stop. So when it would stop, okay, let's go to Ross. Go to Ross, and then it would come down hard. So you would be there for a while. So we would jump. Every time it would stop, we would jump from store to store.
Sweet.
And then we'd get home. And I mean, water maybe in the parking lot about that high, and that was mostly it. Once the rain would stop, it would empty out. You would see nothing.
2 minutes, yeah.
In these the water was like at the roof of cars.
like,
People
what
were
the-
sitting on the roof. Did you see Carrefour Laval?
Yes.
Yeah, careful.
Carrefour Laval was like an aquarium.
My friend lost his car. He was driving, he hit a puddle, and the car just stopped there. Oh. He didn't move. He goes, the car is brand new. They have to do a whole rehaul on the car. The engine. But it's a flood car. The car is finished now.
Ooh,
Yeah.
well,
Flood cars, when your car is a flood car, it's finished. It's
well
done.
now you know
Nobody
what?
buys your car
Summer's
anymore.
finished. Summer's finished. So
Now
now,
it's the
Now
snow.
we're waiting for snowstorms and verglas.
but luckily it brings less snow now because basically warmer
it doesn't.
temperatures, more water, less snow.
They're
Yes.
predicting more rain.
Yeah, yeah,
more
yeah,
rain.
predicting
They're predicting
balls.
cold and snow.
Every year, I think you've said that. In the past 5 years, you've said that
Yes.
every year.
I'm gonna get it right. I tell you.
And eventually, if
It's
you keep
gonna
saying it,
happen.
it's gonna
Actually,
happen.
we were
Fucking
supposed
right.
to have
Then I'm
one of the
gonna say,
hottest-
see, I was right.
We were supposed to have one of the hottest summers. If it wasn't for this
Crap.
this crap that hit us there, the heat wave that we had before.
Yeah, true.
That was
that was
horrid.
continuing all the way until the end of summer. So I don't know if it's a good thing or a bad thing that
Last year, I think I used my snowblower in the winter twice. I think twice.
the snowblower.
Maybe because you were just lazy. Just
No,
saying.
because we don't get as much as we used to. Because 10, 15 years ago, man, it was every 2
was a
days.
white
I remember.
Christmas.
I
I
remember
remember.
going to the gas station to get more gas, like every week or something. Because every night.
I bumped into him when we ran out of at the gas station.
Yeah,
we ran
yeah,
out of
it's
power.
true.
We were both there with our little tanks filling up for the generator. Yeah,
Fuck.
at the gas station.
And I was pissed because I realized my generator was like a 30-gallon,
And you
and
got
I
the
had a
problem.
5-gallon thing. I go, Vika, I have to come back here 6 times. What the fuck?
That's
But
it. So so that was our summer, and you had a summer too.
I went early in the summer.
How
now
was the cruise?
the cruise was phenomenal, the best that I've been on. I'm not gonna lie. I've done 4 or 5 already, and this one was oh man, like it's a newer ship, so it's like less than 2 years old. There was 4,200 passengers.
What islands did you do?
We did Bahamas,
Okay.
and then we did 2 in Mexico, Costa Maya and Cozumel.
Cozumel.
Yeah.
And you left from where? You
Miami. We were in Orlando actually.
You know, it's funny though because I told my wife, and everybody tells me this: if you're in Florida, let's say you're there for 3 weeks,
Just
drive
shoot.
down to Miami,
Yeah,
park your car there,
Yeah.
wait. Sometimes last minute deals.
100%.
Yeah.
You're doing 3 days for $100.
100%.
Oh wow.
And it's amazing. Like
And
the
I
one that
wanted
I
to
was
do
on,
it.
the one I was on, I don't know what they did. I guess the engineering is getting better. I don't know, but I did not wait for anything, nor at the bar, at the buffet, at the only thing you wait for is elevators. That's the only thing. Like
you just
wait.
do the stairs.
Yeah, you do the stairs. I just did the stairs because that. But I think like there's no way around it. There's no system. But the amount of restaurants, the amount of the buffet, it's like they had the same buffet, huge, but they had like 4 of them. So you don't wait in line. Like you go there. You might wait like 1 minute if someone's picking before you, and that's it. Like it's not. I remember in the past lineups, even to get on. At one point, we were on Bahamas, and within seconds, the weather just went
Oh shit.
and it just started pouring. So we're on this island, and it's a private island owned by them, and so literally 4,000 people that were off the boat wanted to get on, and you know we walk back to get on, and every time you get on the boat, it's like passing customs, like you're passing security.
You have to go again through security.
Of course, dude. What does it take to go to Mexico and carry 14 pieces and 18 kilos of coke, right? so you pass security, and I was like, oh my god! I saw the line, a flood of people trying to get on, and literally no more than 15 minutes to get back on the ship.
Oh,
they
nice.
opened up every door. They were super organized. I waited, and it was like, you didn't know. No one knew that it was going to be. I was in the water, and it was sunny. We were snorkeling. Then we take off our mind. Hey, is it going to rain? And then by the time we even said that, it was like just pouring. And we got off. Everyone ran off, and we went back to the ship. 15 minutes. Everybody cleared. Everybody passed security on the boat, in the pool, swimming. Way to go! It was well done. I'm not gonna lie, it was well done.
Cool. I have to do a cruise.
I enjoy it. It's not for everybody.
Like everybody was telling me, just drive down to Miami, park in the parking lot, wait. Sometimes you get last minute deals, $100. You get onto the thing and you get like.
But you can even get last minute deals here, and so you're sure.
But you know what I heard? I heard that before it was easier to get last minute deals. Now, it's not as economic as it used to be.
No.
If you're there, you'll probably get better prices than. It's like going to New York. You want to see or Las Vegas. You want to see a show and everything.
Yeah.
A lot of people say, well, if you're landing on a Friday, and you want to watch a show on Friday night, you're landing at 11.
Yeah.
Book like when you're at the airport and actually no. There's booths that you just sit 15, 20 minutes before the show starts.
Yeah.
You're getting your tickets that were $120 for like $30.
The show is gonna go on. The boat is gonna go off. So if there's a free room, they'd rather,
I'd rather fill it. I would
take $200 for you to get on the boat, but then you might buy some booze, you might buy whatever.
Yeah.
So
because you're only paying for the room, right? Everything else you gotta pay. You gotta dish out your pocket.
The food is given. The food is given to you. Yeah, the food is. They fucking throw it at you. The food. It's
really.
Dude, it's unbelievable.
Okay,
I think,
but it's you got a certain section. Then you got your specialty foods.
Yes, they have specialty restaurants if you want to try them, but the main dining room is like way more than enough and super delicious. It's a 5-star experience. I literally we made fun, but we ate 5 full meals a day. My daughter was freaking out. She's like, "Oh my god!" But as you're eating, you're thinking of when you're gonna eat again because oh my god, I know the buffet is gonna happen. The pizza oven is on 24 hours. You
got snack bars and everything. You can get up in the middle of the night and go for an eat.
I think they closed the buffet at 2 or 3 in the morning.
So you can't eat after that.
Maybe. I could be wrong.
Well, if you want to freaking have an ulcer and maybe
the whole buffet is open till like 10, and then anything after that they just give a little section. But it's hamburgers, hot dogs, pizza, deli.
See, that's where you go to Cuba. When you finish throwing up at 3, 4 in the morning, you go to the snack bar.
Yeah, but okay. There's a difference between Cuba and I would imagine other places.
In Cuba, with your cousin, with Alfie's cousin, I went to Cuba alone with him. And we would go somewhere in the club, get fucking hammered. When we had to leave, we would just hail down a cab and just say, hamburguesa. It's 4 in the morning, hamburguesa. And we would end up in a random spot. We have no idea where we are with a bunch of Cubans hammered. Everyone's hammered. And having a good time.
And you know what? The food on the outside, those little spots.
Those are the best ones.
Those are the best ones.
Yeah,
100%.
Oh my God, the food that I eat.
100%.
Yeah, so I think, I'm glad we all had a wild summer.
Yeah.
And I think that now we're just going to cap it here because the summer is technically almost over.
Yeah. It's not over until
it's not over. It's only over September 21st.
Yep.
That's it.
Yeah, but you know what? We are starting a new season of Gli Cumbare podcast.
Yes.
And we're going to get into some good topics. We have some good ideas coming up. So you guys got a new location, new topics, new everything. So
New location. Yeah.
Yeah, follow us, write us messages.
I'm really fucking tired.
Yeah, we're not in the same location.
I know. I know. I'm really tired. It's been a long week
Scotty,
already.
beam her up. She's
For
awesome.
real. Somebody give me a pillow.
They're right there. Okay.
Alrighty.
Have a good one,
comfy
guys.
pillow. A comfy pillow. My pillow. Bye, everybody.
Have a good one.
Bye, have a
Ciao,
good
ciao.
one.
Bye.